Good morning, everyone. I'm Mayor Ted Bettencourt, and I am so happy and honored to be here with all of you today for a very special morning. This is something so many of us have been working for a long time now, and to have this moment where we are going to have a ceremony to kick off the groundbreaking for the work that's going to be done here at the Welch School is just a wonderful moment. It's something that I know brings a lot of happiness to all of us here today. You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking the last couple of days in preparation for this ceremony this morning and thinking about things I wanted to say. And I think about all the people that worked at this school over the years. Some we have here today, some former principals, Helen Apostolides, Monique Nappi, teachers that gave their careers and worked so hard for our students, that worked in this building under some very challenging circumstances and challenging parts to our building. And to have this moment makes me think of all the people that gave so much and made magic happen here, even during some difficult and challenging moments for this building. I think of all of our students that have gone through here. I went to the South School just a little bit down the road, and so many of my friends were at the Welch School that went through this building, and just some wonderful students, wonderful people that are now doing great things that I know all of you are going to do in your future. But to have this improved building is just going to make it even better for all of you and give you more opportunity and make your learning even just a better environment. I think of our elected officials and school administration that have worked so hard to try to make these improvements. We have a couple of people that I wanted to recognize today. From our City Council, Ryan Melville, our school committee, John Swanson, our state senator, who's always here supporting our city, Senator Joan Lovely. Thank you, Senator, for being here. I also see our state representative, Sally Currens, here as well. Thank her for being here. But one person I did want to recognize with a special thank you is somebody whose 4 students went here, 4 children went here, and lives down the street. She's been on the school committee now for 20 years, and she has been such a strong advocate for this school and for all of our schools in the city. But I know this one holds a special place in her heart, and I wanted to recognize, and could we please give a round of applause for our school committee member, Beverly Griffin Dunn. Beverly is going to say a few words in a couple moments, but I really wanted to recognize and thank her. But really, this is for the future of our city and the future of the Welch School community. This project is going to transform the whole environment here at this building, and I'm so excited. There's so many good-hearted, so many people that really care for this school, and this is a special day. Another person that I've thought about today is a personal friend of mine, somebody I grew up with, knew since kindergarten. We went to school together, and she was a teacher here for a number of years, and sadly she passed away. Her name is Tanya Diachis in Weymouth. Tanya Diachis passed away a few years ago. There's a bench right over there that honors her memory. But I remember her always grabbing me when we were talking and talking about trying to make improvements to this school, the windows, everything. And I think about her today as well. Very special young lady who we lost too early. But this is just a wonderful day, wonderful moment. A couple people I wanted to recognize and thank. We have an outstanding team, and it's certainly been challenging the last couple of years as the world has changed so dramatically. So many differences, so many more challenges for our construction team and our team that's been working on this. And I wanted to thank our architect, Danisco Design, that is here. Thank you to Danisco. Our owner's project manager, management team has worked extremely hard, Dora and Whittier. Thank you. And our construction manager, Consigli Construction. 3 outstanding teams in their field that we're very fortunate to have at this school working on this project for us. A couple other people I wanted to mention. Our state representative, I mentioned Sally Currens is here, but also Tom Walsh. I want to thank all of our state legislators for being here. And also I want to recognize our Ward 2 counselor for this area who works very hard for our city, Peter McGinn. Thank you all for being here. So this doesn't happen without assistance from our state. We've been very fortunate in this city. We have tremendous support from our city council, our school committee, as we were working our way through this project. Every single step of the line, when we needed votes, they were unanimous votes from our school committee and for our city council. And I can tell you, we were just talking a little while over there, that doesn't happen at a lot of cities and towns. but every step of the way, every investment has been unanimously approved by our city council and school committee, and it's always been full speed ahead. But it doesn't happen without assistance from the state, the Massachusetts School Building Authority. They partner with us to fund this project and to work on the details of the project. We've been very lucky to have an outstanding relationship with the MSBA. The construction of our Higgins Middle School a few years ago that all of you are going to be attending soon, and so many other projects to help extend the life cycle of our other school buildings here. But I wanted to introduce a friend, somebody who's really been an advocate for our schools and for schools across our state, Mr. Jack McCarthy, and I wanted Mr. McCarthy from the MSBA to come up and say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. I know it's a quiet day, but you can give me a little, let's try that again. Good morning, everybody. All right, don't get too noisy because the principal will holler at me. Okay, she agrees. I know, I heard. On behalf of Treasurer Goldberg, who's the chair of the Mass School Building Authority, and Maria Popolo, who's also from the MSBA, thank you for allowing us to be part of this glorious day. You know, the mission of the Mass School Building Authority is to partner with Massachusetts communities to support the design and construction of educationally appropriate, flexible, sustainable, and cost-effective public school facilities. And this project certainly meets that ideal. You know, Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in education pays the best interest. And we at the MSBA are proud to be your investing partners. As Mayor Bettencourt said, you know, the state plays a significant role, and your state delegation plays a significant role in getting projects like this done. I mean, Rep. Welch and Sally Kearns, they're relatively new compared to the lead singer of this trio, Senator Lovely, who's been, you know, a friend for a long time. And I gotta tell you, I forget what building it was. It was a building in her district, and we were coming for, I think it was a ribbon cutting. It had to be a ribbon cutting. And Senator Lovely comes up and starts talking to me about the punch list. That tells you the detail that she does, that she handles with. I mean, nobody talks to me about punch list that's a state rep or state senator, except for Joan Lovely. And so thank you for your leadership on that, and Tom and Sally as well. And now I just want to talk to you children, you students, you scholars. And I want you to think about something for a minute, right? This is very expensive, and people voted to pay for this, and it might have cost them, you know, maybe higher taxes or something like that. And so I want you to look at all the adults around here, and all these adults played a role in making this happen. Okay, so what I want you to do, and you can violate quiet day for just this moment, I want you in your loudest voices to look over here, look somebody in the eye, one of these adults, and just on the count of 3 say thank you, okay? So ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, great, great. So there's a quote that I always like to use at these gatherings, and it kind of tells you how I feel about what we do every day. And it's a quote from Dan Valentine, who was a reporter for the Salt Lake City Tribune. And he once described a school as a building of 4 walls with tomorrow inside. And we at the MSBA are proud to be part of Peabody's tomorrow. Thank you. And oh, one last thing before I bring up Dr. Vidala. Congratulations to Peabody for hiring Danisco, Durham Whittier, and Consigli. That's a great group of people, and they'll serve you well. And where are they all? Okay, and it's going to be on time and on budget, right? All right, lots of pressure, but I feel confident that it will. Why? Because that's what these 3 consultants, professionals, do for us all over the Commonwealth. So I won't be surprised when it comes in on time and on budget, but I will be mad if it doesn't. But anyway, Dr. Vidala, your school leader, and he's a great man and a great friend.
Thank you so much. What a great day. Boys and girls, this day is for you. And I want you to know that Peabody is a special place. And many of you don't know, I do walk the halls of the Welch School. I love coming here. I live right down the street. I do live in Peabody. I have 3 girls who go to the schools here and 2 of them at the South School. And it really is a special place. And I think it's an incredible team that we have, having our architect of Dinisco Design and having Dory Whittier for our owner's project manager and Consigli. They've all been doing a great job. The support that we have in Peabody is very special. To have state senators and to have our school committee and our city council here, but also to have many people who used to work here that came back because they care so much. Every time I walk the halls of the Welch, I see smiling faces, and that's about you. So I want to take the time to thank each and every one of our students and our teachers who do an amazing job at the wonderful Welch. And let's give a little round of applause for Miss Massa and for Mr. McLaughlin, our assistant principal, who also do a wonderful job. The Welch is a special place, and that's what makes today such an important day. For those of you who do know me and have had the chance to talk to me, I talk a lot about hope. I took over as superintendent during a very difficult time for our city and our schools, and it was so important that I was in the schools every single day making sure that we think about the future. And when I talk about the future, I always talk about bringing hope to every student every day. And that's what you do for us. Every time I see you smiling, every time I see you working hard in the classroom, I think about the hope that you bring. We have an incredible group of students here, an incredible group of teachers, and most importantly, the people who are leading this work. And I know Ryan Melville and the person coming up to speak next, Beverly Griffin Dunn, have been leading this charge on the school building committee. And they're making sure that every penny goes into this school to give you the best experience ever. And that's what we're doing. We're creating wonderful experiences for you for the future so that you can be prepared. Having the best learning opportunities and the best learning design for your teachers and the best learning opportunities for you. So I want to thank you all. This is a wonderful day, and I want to turn it over to someone who's put in more time than I think anybody else, our school committee member, Ms. Griffin Dunn.
Thank you, Dr. Vidal. I'm just the opening act for some really special people who are going to speak, students. So I just want to welcome everyone for coming today. It's really been a long time in coming, but it was worth the wait. Today is a wonderful day. The weather is perfect and we're ready to mark the beginning of a new chapter for the Welch Elementary School. The Welch School project is designed to give a new life to the building behind us. But most importantly, to allow this building to continue on in providing a safe and nurturing environment to the children of Peabody. The doors to this building opened in 1973. I wish you could see the expression of the and have been welcoming children and families ever since. Looking out at all of you, I see the extended Welch School family, parents, grandparents, students, graduates, current and retired teachers, principals, administrators, neighbors, and elected officials. So many people over so many years who have made this school really special. Once you're a member of the Welch School family, you're part of a pretty special group. Today we welcome new members to the family, the staff of Dory Whittier, Dinisco Design, and Consigli Construction, the members of the Welch School Building Committee who have spent so many hours working on this project already, and the staff and administrators of the Massachusetts School Building Authority who realized the Welch School was special and have made this project possible. There are many, many people involved in making the needed improvements to the Welch. And you join in the long line of successful graduates of the Welch School who have gone on to become parents, business owners, chefs, engineers, lawyers, nurses, doctors, firefighters, paramedics and police officers, elected officials, and so many educators, teachers, administrators, college professors, From pre-K to college and graduate schools, Welch School students have gone on to do great things and to give back to our community, and especially to education. That's a great tribute to the work that goes on in the building behind us, and we're very happy to be able to give this building and the Welch School family many more happy years ahead. This school touches the future and will continue to do so for many more generations. Thank you all for working so hard on this project, for working for so many years to make this possible, and for planning to continue the good work that goes on at the Welch for many, many more years. It gives me great pleasure to welcome some student speakers, and Mrs. Massa, our principal, will come up and introduce those students. Thank you very much.
So we asked our students what they thought about getting a new school, and we had some amazing comments. So we've invited a few friends to come and speak. So I'm going to invite Anna Laura to come up first.
Hi, my name is Anna Laura, and I am in 2nd grade. I am so excited for the new Welch School. I am excited for the windows that I hope will be clear. I am excited that I'm moving upstairs. I am going to 3rd grade. Good luck, construction.
Precious. How about Precious? Come on up, Precious.
Good morning and welcome, Mayor Mr. Bettencourt, Principal Ms. Massa, and invited guests. My name is Precious Malakaya, and I am a 4th grader here at the Welch Elementary School. I am thrilled for the construction of the newly remodeled Welch Elementary School. The students and teachers have been looking forward to this day for a long time and appreciate having a new remodeled school to learn from. First, the school will be cleaner and have improved classrooms for learning. Next, the walls should be new and the doors will be new too. Finally, the air conditioning and the heating will be automatic, so when it's June, the AC will turn on, and when it's winter, the heater will turn on. I will miss this school, but I know I can visit it and see the new school where my little sister is in 1st grade.
I'd like to invite Priscilla up. Come on up, Priscilla.
Hello, my name is Priscilla. I am in 2nd grade in Welch School. I am so happy that we are rebuilding the Welch School. I'm excited that we are going to 3rd grade. I hope my new teacher is nice. I think the rooms will be very neat and fancy. I hope the room has windows and a TV board. I would like it if our room had lots of lights. I am happy that our classroom is going to be upstairs. I'm excited that in 5th grade we will be in a brand new room. We will be graduating from a new school. Hopefully the new building doesn't make anyone confused. I think it's going to be a fantastic new building. I'm so excited to see the new building.
Lucas. Come on up, Lucas.
Good morning and welcome, Mayor Mr. Bettencourt, Principal Ms. Massa, and invited guests. My name is Lucas Machado. I am a 4th grader here at the Welch Elementary School. I am thrilled for the construction of the newly remodeled Welch School. It will look newer and be more modern inside. The students and teachers have been looking forward to this day, and they also will appreciate having a newer, better school for learning. First, I am feeling happy today that we are getting a new school because others will have a new place to learn. Second, kids will have a better time on the new basketball court and park. Lastly, the whole school building is going to have new walls, new windows, new heaters, and new air conditioners for the new school. Although I'm moving on to another school, I am still happy and cannot wait to be able to come back and see the new Welch Elementary School when it's finished.
Mason, I'd like to invite Mason to the stage.
Hello, my name is Mason. I am in Mrs. Dort's fabulous second grade class. I am excited that we are getting new classrooms. I am excited to be getting a new cafeteria. Maybe we will get new food too. We are getting new windows so that we can see better. I can't wait to see the seasons change in my new classroom. I hope we get new paint on the walls so that the school will be very colorful. Our second grade class would like to thank everyone for making a great move.
And last but certainly not least, I'd like to invite Emily to the stage.
Good morning and welcome, Mr. Mayor Bettencourt, Principal Miss Massa, and invited guests. My name is Emily Sannon, and I am a fourth grader here at the Welch Elementary School. I am very thrilled about the construction of the newly remodeled Welch Elementary School. The students and teachers have been looking forward to this day and appreciate having a newly remodeled school for them to learn in. First, we will have a new soundproof school of walls so the new students will be able to work without distraction, and loud classrooms will not cause interruption or distraction. Second, we will have air conditioning for when the cold air turns to warm air. The air conditioner could stop students from sweating and complaining about the heat and scorching sun. Lastly, we will have a better and safer playground that will better fit everyone to play. We will have new benches and a buddy bench to sit with your buddy. Even though I'm moving on from the Welch School, I look forward to coming back once the construction is done and visiting.
We had many more friends that wanted to speak today, but in an effort of time, we said that is the general consensus of all of our students. Our students are really excited for the construction to begin, as well as all of the staff. So we want to thank everybody very much, and I would like to turn it back over to Mayor Bettencourt.
Great job, everyone. You guys were terrific. Thank you for your words today. I wanted to thank Ms. Massa, all the teachers and staff here at the Welch School for their continuous work. You've all made a difference, and I'm so thankful to have you here at the Welch working with our students. It's going to be challenging these next couple of years as we work through this project. It's going to be a difficult project at times, and I know it's going to put even more on all of you. But it's going to be just an outstanding result when we are finished, and can't wait for that day when we're back here for the ribbon cutting. I also wanted to recognize we've had a number of hardworking people that have attended dozens and dozens of meetings over the last couple of years as we've worked our way through the different process during this time. I wanted to thank our Welch Elementary School Building Committee. It's comprised of teachers, parents, school officials, and it's been a terrific group that, as I said, has worked our way through all the different parts to make this happen. Ed Colbert, Kelly Chase, our Assistant Superintendent, Jennifer Davis, our Park and Rec Director, Jennifer Dort, Daniel Doucette, our Purchasing Agent, Christopher Dowling from the Peabody Fire Department, Larry Fleming, Michael Gingras, our Finance Director, Beverly Griffin Dunn, Chief Thomas Griffin, Police Department, Jillian Gonzalez, Jim Hafey from our Building Department, Jared Hockman, our School Committee Member, Christopher Lord, Michelle Massa, Ryan Melville, Peter McGinn, Elizabeth McGivern, Cara Migliozzi, Al Talarico from the Building Department, and Kerry Wheeler. Thank to each and every one of you. I know a number of you are here today. Can we give our committee a round of applause, please? And just a special thank you to our superintendent we heard from earlier, Dr. Josh Vidala. He came in right when COVID hit us, and it's been certainly very challenging, but I wanted to thank him for his leadership on this project and for the work he's done across our city. So thank you, Dr. Vidala. All right, so big moment here. We're going to do our groundbreaking, and then, as I said, I can't wait to be back here, hopefully very soon, for the ribbon cutting. We have an outstanding team. It's going to be working very hard. There's going to be some challenges, some road bumps along the way, but we're going to work through those and really make this school just something very special, this building. It's already special here, but now this building will match the spirit and the heart that exists in this building already. So can we get up, get ready to do some groundbreaking, take some photos? Thank you, everyone, for being here so much. Thank you.